What's up, Taurus? Let's see what you need to hear right now from Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placement. What does Taurus need to hear right now, Spirit? Okay. Do more. All right, so you guys got the Hermit. Could be dealing with the Virgo. You got the Knave of Swords, the Knave of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. High Priestess. You could be dealing with the Pisces. Nine of Cups, Knave of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Swords, the World, Two of Cups. Some of you guys might have had to have recently, or maybe in the recent past, like within the past year, you may have had to cut somebody out. You had a really strong connection with this individual. This could be love, being that you have the Two of Cups here, but one of two things. You cut someone out in order to start a new cycle in love, or you had to cut a cycle off from someone where you did share a really strong connection with. This could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone here was flighty, it feels like. It feels like they were definitely in and out. When it was convenient for them, they were in. When it was convenient for them, they were out. So I feel like someone here kind of had... They could have breadcrumbed you, or you could have breadcrumbed them, right? Put it where it fits. But I just feel like whatever this energy is, like you had to cut somebody out. The cycle itself was designed like that, is what I'm hearing. So it's like no matter what, you were always meant to cut this person off or cut them out. The issue with it is the fact that you did have a strong connection with them, right? With this Two of Cups. So this might have been, if you believe in soulmate connections, but this could have just been one of those cycles where you met a soulmate, platonic or romantic, and they were meant to teach you a lesson so that you could move forward. So I see a lot of you guys right now are single. Some of you guys could be in relationships, but I'm not really feeling that. I feel like someone here is at odds with you. Or maybe you're just not seeing eye to eye with someone. It doesn't have to be love. It could be, again, platonic, like it doesn't have to just pertain to that. But I'm feeling like you are at odds with somebody. You have the Hermit, the Knave of Swords, and the Knave of Wands. And the reason I'm saying at odds is because you have two people that have their backs to each other. Again, this could be you, this could be someone. I feel like what you need to hear, a lot of you guys are needing to stop and reflect. And maybe you're not at odds with someone, you could just be at odds with yourself. And I feel like you have this moment of having to stop and think, right? Because the swords talk about being in your head, thinking before you act. But then you have the Knave of Wands, which it's a fire sign, so the impulsivity to act is there. So it's like having to think before you speak, having to think before you do. I feel like there's a level of, I'm hearing frustration, but like a level of reflection as well that needs to happen. I feel like there's a direction you guys want to go in, right? And whether you are getting more information or whether you're kind of attempting to stop and think about the pros and cons of this situation, it's going to differ for everyone. But I just feel like part of you wants to go, the other part of you wants to stay. Some of you guys could have a Gemini, a strong Gemini placement in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Gemini. But this just feels like, should I stay, should I go, should I stay, should I go? So some of you guys could be right now weighing out an ultimatum of sort. I don't think anyone's put an ultimatum on you. I feel like you're doing this to yourself. So this definitely feels like self-affliction as well. Yeah, what you need to hear is like you guys need to just stop and think before you act. A lot of you guys are, but I feel like you're picking up on that, right? So let's say there's something that you're used to doing. Let's say you're a lucky Taurus that like gets to throw money at problems. Well, now Spirit's kind of giving you a situation where you can't necessarily throw money at this problem, not because it wouldn't make it right. It's one of those situations where maybe you don't have as many resources as you have in the past. And so the lesson is like, okay, how can I still be resourceful with the very minimal resources that I have, right? Also too, it's like conflict resolution. Like you can't always throw money at a problem, right? And I'm not saying anyone here is doing that. I just feel like that's the example that they're giving me. With the Knave of Swords, the Knave of Wands, and the Queen of Coins, a lot of you guys could be attracted to someone that's older than you, or you're older than someone. You could be dealing with a fire sign, again, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Heavy Virgo, because you have the Hermit here. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, you may need to find more information. Someone here could be offering you a job, right? And it's like super tempting because maybe it's coming from a very attractive person, or the offer itself is very attractive. But Spirit's saying like, no, 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 like get more information, right? Also too, you could be having good news that comes in. There's something that you want to pursue for some of you, and you're passionately tied to it. So whether this is a venture that you're starting, or this is just something you've been working towards for a long time, it's almost like looking for an investor. So I feel like those of you that have been looking for someone to invest in a business motto, or just maybe your business, I feel like you have good news coming in when it comes to that. Okay, so be on the lookout for it. Also to check your emails, check your spam. I feel like somebody here is waiting for something and it's not loading, or I don't know. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, so we're gonna have a lot of communication problems here. So just make sure you're checking all your mail. Make sure that you're staying up to date with important information is what I'm hearing. But yeah, I feel like there's an offer here that you can't refuse, and I feel like this is you guys. There's not very much that you know about whatever this is, because you're coming in as a knave rather than a knight or a king, and so this is something completely brand new. But it's like there's passion tied to it. It's fiery. It's exciting. And I feel like you guys moving forward are definitely going to be collaborating with someone that's going to help you get to the next level of whatever this is. With the Knave of Wands, the Queen of Coins, the High Priestess, I feel like what you need to hear right now, you guys could be dealing with two different types of people. I feel like you're dealing with someone that's definitely like tied to the 3D, and then tied to the ethers. I feel like your guides, this is what this feels like. It feels like your guides are trying to help you get here, or trying to help you with this investment. I feel like as above, so below. And so this does feel like your guides, your angels. I feel like you have people in the ethers or on the other side that are protecting whatever this is. They're trying to guide you here. And so I feel like some of you guys might feel a little bit insecure, because it's like when you're just acting really quickly, right? You're saying all the right things, you're doing all the right things, you have the look, you have this confidence, right? Not to say you don't have real confidence, but in those moments when you're trying to prove something, you don't stop to think how, like, I guess the long-term results of this temporary confidence can have, right? So I feel like if you guys are trying to invest in something, I feel like it is protected. I feel like your guides are definitely trying to help you to accumulate whatever this is. I do feel like it is wish fulfillment with the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like what you need to hear is that what you're investing in, especially if you're using your intuition, especially if you've gotten the signs and synchronicities, I feel like you guys are definitely headed towards a more successful cycle here in the near future, or you could already be there, right? We're all on different timelines. And so I feel like whatever this investment is, like I said, it is highly protected, especially with the High Priestess of the Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment that's coming in the form of a tangible blessing. Some of you guys have put a lot of time and effort into whatever this is, and so I feel like because this has been your primary focus, because you've met the universe halfway, because you actually did your part, like, on whatever this is, I feel like that's why it's coming to fruition. A lot of you guys have been wishing and hoping that this happens ever since you were a little kid. A lot of you guys could be doing something that you never thought that you'd be doing, like, now, like as a child, you know, like younger you would look at you and be like, what, like this is our cup now. So I feel like with the Nine of Cups and the Knave of Cups, a lot of you guys are feeling inspired. There's a lot of knave energy here in your reading, so that just tells me that you guys are curious, right? You guys are willing and open to learn something new. The doors to curiosity are open right now, and I feel like you're absorbing whatever it is that you're currently curious about. So this could be new ways of making money. This could be new levels, new waves of creativity that come in as well. And so I feel like that's the only way you're really going to be able to enjoy this, is to have an open mind, to keep that curiosity going, to understand that the Nine of Cups has the, like, you have the opportunity to produce one cup, then another, then another. So it's like, that's all it is. I feel like this is an expansion. A lot of you guys are using your intuition as well. You guys could be meditating. You guys could be having dreams that are helping you to get to this Nine of Cups. But again, I feel like some part of whatever this is also healing some sort of childhood trauma, some sort of childhood wound. I feel like someone here didn't have a very strong support system, and so you guys could be dealing with the notion that, like, you know, you were your biggest critic, you were your biggest fan, and so now you might be surrounded by more loving energy, but it's like you were the one that carried yourself all the way here. And so I feel like there's this level of gratitude that unless someone in your position who's been through what you've been through, has seen what you've seen, and who's had to sacrifice what you've sacrificed, unless they've gone through that, this is a whole other level of gratitude. With the Knave of Cups and the Four of Wands, again, I mean, this is creating stability. Some of you guys are buying a house or building a house that you, like, it's your dream house. You've wanted this house since you were a kid. Some of you guys are going to be able to buy the car that you've always wanted to buy since you were a kid. So again, there's like a lot of like childhood like wishes and dreams coming true, because of the fact that you did the work, that you are doing the work, that you met, like I said, the universe halfway, and so you put your intention out there. And so now I feel like you guys are going to be reaping the benefits. Again, be sure to stop and really think about the way that you're going to go about this, because again, it's like, it's easy to be impulsive, it's easy to be confident, it's easy to do all that, but it's like some part of you has to mean that, right? Some part of you has to, there's a longevity to it, like a resonance. So again, just be mindful of how you're approaching situations, and try not to oversell yourself if there are certain traits or certain things that you yourself cannot deliver on, right? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helps and resonates, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.